I got the whole ghost family on Amazon and I want to show you exactly what I got. So this is the large ghost and the small ghost. These are both on the same listing. It's just the two different sizes that are available. So I have the lights off right now just so that you could see the lights. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights back on so we can go over the details. You can see the small ghosts, they're about a third of the height of the tall ghosts at their full height. These are all built on tripods. So the small ones, they just have little tiny tripods, one extension and the base. And then the bigger ones, they have like a 3-tier tripod and you can extend it all the way. You could go a little bit shorter. It just depends on how you want them to be. And then they have like plastic heads. And so the heads are attached to the tripods on both the large ones and the small ones, which is nice, so you don't have to worry about the heads popping off. And then they each have these dual layers of fabric. So you have the white layer underneath, and then you have this glitter layer on top, which is like a mesh. And so that's really, that's why I got this specific family of ghosts. And then they all have felt eyes. So with each size, the small and the large, you can see that we have like girl ghosts and boy ghosts. So we have the little girl ghost here, and they have the fancy eyes and the bows on their hats. And then we have the tall one with the eyes and the bow on her hat as well. So you can see this is kind of what the family looks like together. And this is super, super cute outside. I just wanted to show you inside. So we have our remote, and this can control all 4 of them, but they do each come with their own remote. But the nice thing is they do work on all of them. So I can turn off all of these, and it's really gonna be wherever you're pointing is where the remote is gonna work. So I can turn them all back on. Gotta get this little one, there we go. And so now they're all on, and then they have multiple different modes. So there's 8 different light settings that you can choose from. So you could have them being completely still. You could have them like chasing lights quickly, slowly, however you want it to be. There's also a dimmer and a up and down on the brightness, and then a timer. So if you use the timer, you're gonna be on for 6 hours and then off for 18 hours. So you're basically just on for the darkest part of the night. And so I do like that they're pretty versatile as well. So they like come with the hats, but if you want to take the hats off, you can. If you want to take the bows off, you can. You really can just set them up however you want. And so if you wanted to take off the hats, you could do that. So we'll go ahead and just take them off. I think that the small ones look a little funny without their hats on. But here's what our little ghost family looks like without their hats on. So overall, I just think that they're super cute. They took about 15 minutes per set to put together. They weren't very difficult. So if you're looking for just a really fun way to decorate, this is definitely one I would recommend. So the ones again on the back are the large listing, and the ones on the bottom are the small listing.